I think sexual orientation, race, that has nothing to do with like good and bad. Because I can tell you, good and bad people have both. So, like, Pat's good, he's gay. Joey's bad, he's gay.
That's
It
right.
has nothing to do with the fact they're gay. You know what I mean? Like, it's
that's right.
And when you say bad, you mean like, oh, he bad.
Yeah,
She bad. She's a baddie.
Yeah.
You look so goddamn summery.
I know I have a luncheon after this.
Is this terry cloth hunty?
No,
I noticed you're not wearing any body makeup on your legs.
it's merino wool.
Oh, hold on. Hold the phone for a second. Give me this over here. Nah. God damn.
Now, I was reading a
Are
fashion
you kidding? No,
magazine.
go ahead. I'm gonna put the thing. Do you mind?
I was reading a fashion. I was thumbing through.
Can I take it off? and
Off
then
the
put it
rack, on the rack,
Okay.
on the fashion magazines, and I see these are all the rage in Dubai.
on? Good Lord.
The Real Housewives of Dubai wear these.
Now I want to go ahead and take a look at the.
At the thread count.
At the thread count, we got a gold rope chain. It looks like from Canal Street.
No, that's my gift from Snooki.
Why you wear it on your goddamn leg? Come
Because
here, I'll put it back.
I'm telling you, I'm giving a Persian ankle rope.
It's giving Persian ankle realness.
Do you know how to
Yeah.
put that back on?
Of course, you
Well,
just
better.
fucking wrap it around this goddamn cankle, and you fucking get the thing going.
Now I'm going to be adorning. Now I used to do my boot scarf. Now it's summertime. I need something more linear.
Well, you know what your boot scarf? Boot scarf was like, that was the cocaine era. Boot scarf was like hard part. Now Nana's, I actually am having trouble doing this.
See?
Oh God, I'm not a ginzo like you guys. I
Well,
can't
good
do
thing
that.
I practiced
You guys
my-
can put a chain on in a dark room with fucking mittens on. I can't do
That's
it.
why I was perfect my hip mobility. Thank God.
Yeah. Speaking of hip mobility, speaking of fucking heart capacity and lung ability, what the hell is going on with your breathing? You had 5 appointments. Did we talk about this last show? I can't remember. You had a grip in your mouth or something. You had a
Well,
they put a ball gag in.
I got bamboozled. I need to talk to HR about something.
Mm-hmm.
I have to have an apparatus created for myself.
An apparatus.
The CPAP machine is not in the cards for me because I first don't want to.
You're also not 70. You don't
If
need
you
a
have a CPAP machine, it's like you're giving into being fat. And I'm on my weight loss journey right now. I'm feeling the effects of the semaglutide are rushing through my veins. I feel like I'm having like
That was not at you. That was
like
at the camera.
a dramatic cancer treatment that my body is being
Okay,
every cell is
let's
being
go ahead and
everything's
pump
being
the brakes.
killed in my body. It's like my whole body's reacting. I'm nauseous. I'm cramping. I am
Nausea is the fuck. Have you heard of people doing
cramping. I'm constipated. It's just like it's hitting me hard. But I did take a little bit off the top of this. I did give myself a little extra little kick for the week.
you doubled up on the
And I just it suggested that you feel it's what the doctor tells you, but I pulled it back a little bit.
Nana goes, just one more.
Yeah, it won't
Pulls
hurt.
the thing
A
out.
couple more cc's just to get me through the week, just
you-
to kickstart my week. And I think I think I took too much because now I'm like my stomach. I hope
GERD.
Sperling's not listening to me.
Oh, God.
I have the crampingness, and it's not like I have to shit or I'm nauseous. It's just like it's just uncomfortable. I feel like I'm like
So it's working. You're supposed to feel like shit.
no, I know. I feel like I'm getting my period.
Oh, that's a dream. Oh, that's a dream. That's a dream.
Well,
come true.
that'd be a Christmas miracle. Okay.
Nana hasn't ovulated since '98.
Yeah. Now my walls have been shedding since.
My vaginal wall. But haven't you been on semi-glutide for like a couple months, and it's just now starting to kick in, or
Because
you did the extra
they gave
bit?
me the pussy doses. They had because
Yeah.
the doctors have to legally give you like the shit doses to begin with. I'm a rhinoceros. You can't.
Okay.
That's like giving a
Nana's
rhinoceros.
my live drug tester.
Yeah, like giving me like some of a rhinoceros like one Tylenol for fucking when they got their leg amputated. It's like that's not going to do anything to me.
So are you changing? Okay, so the semi-glutide is working. That's a good thing. You have the rope chain around your ankle. That's a great thing. We're off of boot scarf season. You're in a terry cloth right now.
It's not terry cloth. It's merino wool.
What's the difference?
Terry cloth is a towel.
I thought terry cloth is like it's like people wear terry cloth. Don't they?
Yeah, in bad neighborhoods.
No, terry cloth wasn't like.
This is from Bloomingdale's, Mama. Get into it.
Oh God! I almost just instinctually ripped your fucking sleeve down, but I decided not
No,
to.
this is from Bloomingdale's head to toe. Thank you, Theory, for the Luke.
Thank you, Theory, for the loop. Well,
Thank
I'm
you,
good,
He
Joe.
Solo, for the shoe. Thank you, Snoopy, for the anklet, and thank you, Fashion File, for my bracelet.
And thank you, Vinny, for that.
It's upside down.
You got that thing on backwards. Yeah,
I have a lot of things I have to talk about today.
Well, I'd love to fucking hear them. We're going to have, before you get to your stories, I do want to mention we're going to have Tommy Smokes in a little bit because last night, I know you were filming Kiki Cuisine. I'm going
Yes.
to check that out. I went to Tommy Put On, and he's going to talk about it, this like fake art show at a real gallery where literally they sent out an email blast to their thousands of like art customers, like members, whatever. These people showed up and Tommy put on like a live art exhibit. It was, I kid you not, like, you know,
What
Tommy
was it
smokes a little
like?
bit out there. Like, you know, for me, like, he's very funny, but not all his stuff really hits with me. Joey, I was in the back of this art room. Literally, there were tears.
Were you performing?
Yes.
But what was it all? Was it all
he-
like all human installations?
Yeah, so, you know, I'm going to stop it here. We'll let Tommy talk about it. But basically, it was like a live art exhibit. So me and Feilberg were paired together. We did some live thing. And then Kelly Keegs was there. Marty and Rhea were there. Meek Phil was there.
What was the costuming?
It was different for each person. I don't want to blow the load. We'll let
I
Tommy
laughed
talk
so
about it.
hard at like who he tagged in his story, and then seeing Meek Phil was at the end. Knowing that Meek Phil was in it is hilarious.
He was dumping rice on me. Like, it was, I was like shaking. I was laughing so hard.
And did people receive it well?
Let me say this about the art community, and Feidelberg tweeted or said it yesterday in our group chat. I have so much more of a respect for the art community because you'd think these people are going to be like uppity, like hidey-tighty assholes. Like, what the fuck is this? They are so into art that they took him ironically doing the art as art. And they were like, this is brilliant. Like, they stood up. Everyone was like, what the fuck is going on?
Were there cocktails?
Of course. It was Pink Whitney. It was presented by Pink Whitney.
Wait, so they were in on it?
No, they weren't. They were just like
They thought it was a
hipster
real
art.
Yeah.
It was hilarious, and it was down in the Bowery. That's where you used to turn tricks back in the day. And used to walk up the Bowery with her
Right in
scuffs
5
on.
points. Yeah.
Right at 5 points. No, but it was great. So we're gonna have Tommy in, and then Rico's gonna come in a little bit too. He wants to talk to us about his like elbow injury that's going on. But
Fascinating.
you had some big news.
It's not big news. I have some
What's your news?
concerns going on in my life.
Yeah. Semaglutide is about to kill you. I'm
It's not
concerned about the side effects that are coming out with Ozempic now.
Oh, fuck it.
That's
Who cares?
that's I knew.
I got
You're not scared
I
at
got
all?
a few good years of it. I'm scared of what? No.
Everything has side effects.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I heard one of the side
I
effects
snort
was
drugs off the-
irrational behavior and unplanned pregnancy. It's like, how does that affect unplanned pregnancy?
It does. I'll tell you exactly how. Because
Take it away.
semaglutide is doing two things. It's not only increasing the ability for women to have children and fertility in women that couldn't have children before.
So it's a
increasing
miracle drug?
For that, it's a symptom that it happens, but it's also it also deactivates the effects of an oral contraceptive like morning after pill or the birth control pill. So it's lowering the effects of that. So women are not unknowingly getting loads blown in them while on it because they're
This is very informative. I'm shocked.
They lost a couple pounds. They're feeling their fantasy. They're little skinny minis now, and they're wanting to get railed. They could they've been fucking fat asses their whole life. They're finally skinny and they want to go get fucked. And they're taking load after load in their pussies.
Okay.
And they're conceiving.
So if you take birth control, it'll lower the effects of birth.
In
Birth control
some
is like
studies.
99.9% effective.
Well,
so
in
it's
some
lowering
studies, it lowers it. But also, just so you know, morning after
clinical
pill,
study.
ladies, if you weigh over 175 pounds, Plan B does not work for you. It's not. It's like only 30% effective on women that are overweight. So it's only. So they don't tell you that. So that's another thing. It's fat phobic that they don't tell these overweight women that it's not going to work. But yeah, so if you're over 175 pounds, you can't take the morning after pill because it won't work.
That's wild.
It might work, but there's no guarantee.
Well, we've been
it's null and void. The law, the promises are null and void for that.
That's wild. It's so crazy how some drugs interact. Like with antidepressants, you can't trip on mushrooms. With fucking whatever, semaglutide, whatever it is, you can get pregnant when you're trying not to get pregnant. It's crazy.
You know what? You pick
Absolutely
your
wild.
battles in life. I'd rather be skinny with 1,000 babies than fat with
Oh,
with a cankle.
do you notice anything? My hair?
No.
I think it's fucking up my boners a little bit.
The spray that you're putting in your hair.
I usually wake up with a rock hard cock.
That has
in the
no-
past like I could cut a fucking diamond.
It's not going in your bloodstream. It's just
But
stimulating
it
the follicle on
seeps
your
into
hand.
your thing.
No, topical it can. Topical it still can. Not less likely.
Unless you're shooting it
Less
up or
likely.
fucking
Shooting
ingesting
it into my neck.
No, a topical thing is never going to be that
it's
serious.
also probably people get in their head. Like
Yeah.
people say it happens all the time because you think it's going to happen and then it starts happening.
Well, now I'm afraid I have low T because I've been like I've been
Here she goes.
I've been mentioning
copying me again.
I mentioned it and now all my ads are about like get your T checked. I'm like maybe that'll solve all my fucking problems.
Probably because you're Googling every 5 minutes. Is my hairspray affecting my boner?
That's literally what it is.
And it's great for segue, Pat. Back to I'm talking about medications. I have a bone to pick with.
Why does he have headphones on?
With Boniva. Yeah,
Because
that's
I don't
weird.
like my hair today. I have a bone to pick with the employment and the employment system in the United States, and how they're running their business, particularly in retail service environments.
He just dealt with a bad assistant manager. I can see where this is going. I can see he had a run-in with an AM with a third key at 8 a.m.
A shift supervisor. I had several runs, and now I've been doing the study for since Poppy's birthday. That's when it all started. But I gotta say, what the fuck is going on? And now I was able to run that Forever 21 like in the Navy back then. Of
course.
I didn't even. What I'm getting at is I went to CVS yesterday to pick up my Xanax.
Oh God.
Okay, I get there. I make the trek all the way over to Fifth Avenue, which I rarely go to.
Say walkie. He's back.
I get in there, go up. I had to pick up some things. I wanted a Vaseline stick. I wanted to get. I needed a new mouthwash. I needed shaving cream for Bay, and I needed some odds and ends, specialty Band-Aids for my ankles. I had a whole list. I go through my shopping done. I can see I'm chafing.
Oh, that's your heel. That's not your fucking ankle.
Anyway,
do not pick that in front of me, Joey. Stop! I'm gonna throw up.
Sorry. So I knew I had 2 prescriptions. I had a Trazodone prescription and a Xanax prescription. All of my antipsychotics and such.
Everything that we need.
We need to keep Nana running. And I go over there, and the fucking gate's closed. This is 1:00 in the afternoon.
Oh, they're on their lunch break, probably.
Yeah, that's a new
That's
thing.
the fucking lunch break.
That's a new thing now.
Okay, well, it's not going to be a new thing for long because I am going straight to the Capitol. I go there, and of course, the second I see it, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I came all the way over here. I didn't even need the Band-Aids. I just went over there because I need to get my medication. So I go up, I loudly said,
An irrational offer meds Nana shows up on a lunch break to a pharmacy.
I said, what the fuck is going on? This is the 3rd time this happened. Screaming at the time I lunch, and then I go over to the woman. I said, what's going on here? Are you guys closed on Wednesdays or closed? Is the pharmacy closed on Tuesdays? She goes, they're on their lunch. I said, all of them? She goes, they gotta eat. I said, at the same time? I said, why don't?
Yeah, it's insane.
Why? Okay, this is my thing. Why are these fucking businesses not scheduling lunches on a shift? Everyone, the whole house has to fucking go on lunch at the same time.
It's weird, dude.
Keep one bitch in the front of the ring, picking up. I'd rather do it slower service for 2 hours throughout the day than having no service for fucking 1 hour. What are they fucking thinking?
Wolf a sandwich down your fucking gullet and stay on the register.
No, you can
take
your lunch break, but it's like, why is every fucking employee? There's always 3 employees behind a fucking pharmacy. The pharmacist and the 2 other hosts.
Yeah.
Why isn't one bitch going on lunch and the other 2 work there? Like, it's a brand new fucking lunch. You shut the whole fucking operation down.
It's bizarre.
And then a second time it happened, I was at Staples getting menus printed for Poppy's birthday.
Oh, God.
I go there to pick it up. There's a fucking sign on the door. Be back in an hour.
You should have. First of all, I'm not.
Be back in an hour. This is a fucking.
You should have printed them here.
This is a whole FedEx. No, they were custom prints. Oh. It was.
They were on lambskin.
This is not just like a small little one little store selling lollipops in like a little tiny 4x4 thing. This is a 3,000 square foot Staples. The size of. There should be 15 or 16 employees there at all times.
The whole thing.
The whole fucking thing said be back in an hour. One bitch was working there. One bitch, and it says be back in an hour. When the fuck did the hour begin? How the fuck do I know? When the fuck am I supposed to come? So I have to stand there? Is a bitch almost coming back from fucking Subway, or is she fucking in the? Did she just fucking leave? Be back in a fucking hour. You fucking.
Talk about it. Get them, Joe.
So whatever's going on with these fucking employees, they need to start teaching retail management in fucking schools instead of fucking French class. Because these fucking assholes are ruining America. That's why stores are closing.
French class.
That's why stores are closing, because no one can know how to fucking work. And clock the fuck in.
You sound like Kim K. Nobody wants to work.
So I'm over it. If I go to another establishment, I'm getting a bat and start smashing windows and going in there and getting what I need until this is solved. Get it together, America.
We won't threaten violence. I blame Sleepy Joe.
I'm sure you've seen the effects. Brenna has an inkling for a deep dish pizza and some cookie dough.
Brenna gets
you head to the CVS. It's fucking closed.
Her 3 a.m. calzone.
Because someone's on their fucking 15.
My complaint is always when retail stores close early. That pisses me off too. Because they're only open when everyone's at fucking work. And then when it's like now people actually have time and it closes at 7.
Or if you walk in and they act like you're inconveniencing them because they're too close to close.
Yeah, it's like.
I already put this away. Okay, so open it the fuck up.
And don't even get me started on self-checkout. It's like, bitch, I'm doing your job. And then you're coming over say, fuck off. That's why I just take everything I want.
You're stealing now?
I don't steal. I take what's what I'm owed.
How much?
If I'm doing this fucking lazy bitch's job
Yeah.
while she stands there looking pick up a keyboard, bitch. Start typing in some things.
What's the last thing you stole?
Probably
Other
like
than the hearts of America.
probably the flat leaf parsley.
A flat leaf parsley.
Yeah.
And that was just, you were self-checking out, but you said...
It wouldn't
no,
ring,
no,
and I said,
yeah.
fuck this, and I threw it
yeah.
right back.
But the
I'm
tricky
not
thing
looking
is-
no, I put the number in, it didn't say anything. The thing was faulty. Literally, this is not my problem at
But
this
then
point.
the thing is, you can't, if you're not going to ring something up because it doesn't ring, you can't put it down on the sensor because it'll go, "Burp, burp, burp," the weight is off. So you got to sit there and fucking, I've done this.
I don't go to stores like that.
You don't?
The high-end self-checkouts don't do that. That's
What's
only in
that-
bad neighborhoods.
What's that really nice not restaurant? It's in Chelsea. It's like Foragers or something. Some crazy fucking grocery store.
Okay.
You go there?
No.
I thought you like took me there once and we bought
On
like,
8th Avenue?
maybe we bought some like
It's on the
weird
corner.
thing and I was like, how is a beet $26? And you were like, I don't care.
No, I don't
was
go.
like,
I
okay.
don't go that far west, but
Oh,
it was.
Can't afford it.
Yeah, I can't afford 8th Avenue.
Takes it so- takes it so-
Where meth heads go to breed and fucking disgusting porn stores are.
They're cleaning it up.
8th Avenue is
Ave.
disgusting.
There's like a
Hudson
4
Street
block,
is nice.
There's a 4-block radius, a 4-block stretch from like 20th to probably now 20th to 17th on 8th Ave. That's nasty. The rest of 8th Ave, I think, is fine.
It's debatable.
Yeah, I don't know.
Third order of business.
You're transitioning.
Kind of. Nana's getting into the dark, not the dark arts. Nana's playing God. I'll say that much.
Nana's a
Nana's
Wiccan.
playing Jesus. So what happened was, as
Black
we know,
Jesus, Black Jesus.
I'm having withdrawals from Whiskers, and I haven't seen him in probably 1.5 weeks, and I am losing it. I'm going to see him Sunday at I'm throwing a huge event on Sunday.
What's his real name? Winston?
Winston. I'm having a huge event on Sunday.
Where?
My father's house for Father's Day. I have staff. I have a tent. It's a full
have
thing.
a
I'll read through the menu shortly after.
I'm good. Go on.
So I'm going to see him then. I can't deal with it anymore. I need to have Winston in my life. So I can't. Obviously, they said no to me, and I can't have him.
Who said no?
The fucking family. They've had him for 8 years already. Just give him to me now.
You could take someone's 8-year-old dog.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I'm still going to shake them down on Sunday with a wad of cash. I'm going to bring 1,500 in my pack. I'm just going to lay
Dude,
on
they're
the table.
not. I'll tell you what. If they give away their dog, if Bill gives away his dog, Bill doesn't deserve to have a dog.
I'm going to put
You
the
can't
money
do
on the
that.
table and just slide it over
Okay.
and see what happens. If they take it, they take it. And then if they're no. But I prepared for the worst.
Okay.
So I got in touch with Wiggles' breeder.
Where are they located?
They are in Pennsylvania, I believe. I got in touch with the breeder. I found out who the mother and father is, Chloe and Bruno.
Chloe and Bruno.
That's Wiggles' parents' names.
Yes.
Now, here's the thing. Bruno is still shooting loads. So
Chloe's pussy's dried up though.
So I'm paying to have a litter made.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You're paying.
So I'm
for the
paying
dogs?
Wiggles' father to fuck. Now his mother is out of commission now.
Why? She's menstruated. She's gone through menopause.
She's drying up. Yeah, she's older now.
yeah, the
So she
pussy's
can't get knocked up anymore. But there's another girl named Penelope that so Bruno's gonna fuck Penelope, who looks like the
Don't
other.
say fuck. Like dogs are gonna.
They're gonna
fuck
breed
each other.
So I'm making my very own Wiggles. And then once I have the litter, I get the pick of the litter, obviously, because I paid for the litter.
Ooh.
And then I have the whole litter. I don't have the whole litter. I can technically buy the whole litter and distribute them and sell them myself or keep them or do whatever, or give them to friends, whatever.
Have them put down.
But no. So I am going to I'm trying to find the closest replica. I'm doing my very own Nanenstein.
Nana will spool the sperm.
Yeah.
And the thing, she's got her things on. She's like, ooh.
I want the white face. I want the
You
tail.
test the load. You go, no, not salty enough.
I want the ears. I want Wiggles 2.0. So I have to now have it made. So I'm going to have it made, have them breed for
What are you
they'll be
paying?
ready. I don't want to disclose pricing, but
tell me later.
I'll tell you off camera. It's worth what you would think for a lifelong partner.
So let me get this straight. So
a lifelong companion.
So let me get this straight. Bruno was done fucking. He was done breeding.
No, he's still breeding.
Okay, so then why? So you're just not. You don't want to wait for the next cycle. You're saying speed it up. Nana needs a companion?
No. I want the color. I want the coloring of Wiggles. And I want the same father, and I want to look just like Wiggles and have the same mannerism. So Penelope is the closest thing I can get to Wiggles' real mom, Chloe. So I'm having Bruno and Penelope hook up.
Are you going to have
And I get once they're born, I go there and I get to see them and I say, and I see
middle of the pack is what you want. Remember what Cesar Millan said? Middle of the pack. You don't want the crazy fucking dog up front. You don't want the run in the back.
The run. I want the run. I want the 20th one.
No, run meaning like you don't want the one who's like.
No, I'm not getting the ugly one. I'm getting the best looking one. That's why I'm making my own babies.
Right. What if? Now I want to run through a scenario.
If I don't see anyone I like, I don't have to take them.
Let me tell you this. What if you get the dog? The dog is not what you expect. The dog's aggressive. It's loud. It's yip. Well, actually, if they're a puppy, you can just like
there's therapy. He's going
train them how you want.
He's going right to puppy pre-K the second he gets to the house to learn all the P's and Q's about life that his mother won't be able to teach him.
Nana's gonna have him be a border patrol dog.
So So
congratulations.
So I will. They're going to start breeding in a couple weeks, and then I will have him by Christmas.
Does a breeder know the dog will be in a same-sex household?
Yes.
That could put a wrinkle in things.
No, she loves it.
She does.
We've been texting pictures of Whiskers back and forth to each other. So that's going on, but I think I'm going to get the itch and not going to be able to wait.
Jock itch.
No, I'm not going to be able to wait till Christmas. And then
the
thing is, if I get till December, I'm not going to be able to I need the dog beforehand so I can start getting all the outfits for Christmas and decorating the tree and getting our pictures with Santa. Like I have so many things to do before Christmas, so I want to get it beforehand so I can have at least for a Halloween
Why do you have
costume.
to wait until Christmas? That's like
because Bruno's not having babies until the lady's not ready to have. She's not going to be in heat for 6 weeks.
6 weeks is August,
and it takes 6 weeks to have the baby.
Okay,
and then you have to keep them there for 2 months. You can't have them until they're 2 months old. You can't. They can't take them the week old. They have to.
You're still gonna be interested in a fucking dog?
What do you mean? It's not like that's a life choice. It's not like
and you're definitely ready.
I'm not thinking I want to get I'm 50 years old. When am I gonna be ready?
A dog would be a nice Christmas gift.
I think. Yeah, you're right.
You're right. Christmas.
Jersey Jerry just got a dog. He adopted a dog, and his little stream last night, all like the super chat money, they donated to Pause Chicago.
That's nice.
I did that when I went. I did a thing on live, and I donated the money when we went to that
to the Nana Bank account fund.
No, to that little dog show I went to, and I donated it to them.
Oh, that's right, with Grace.
Yeah,
you did the thing with Grace. Well, that's huge news, Joe. Congratulations.
But anyway, if someone has a better option for me, that someone looks exactly like Wiggles, long-haired Chihuahua, I'll pay top dollar. But if I can get them earlier, I can save a woman who's not really looking to get pregnant from getting knocked up.
They just make me nervous, Chihuahuas, because I feel like they're.
If you met Wiggles, that's not a Chihuahua. That is.
I know.
My aunt has had multiple Chihuahuas, and all of them have been very chill, nice.
But I think that's because
dogs.
they have them from when they're a puppy. Like
No,
if you
but
have
they
them from when
adopt
they're a
older
puppy, then
dogs.
you can like fuck with them, like treat them like a big dog, and they'll end up like Wiggles.
Wiggles is the best dog in the world, and I can. And I'm trying. That's why I'm playing Nanenstein and getting my very own maid. Do you want one? The thing is, I'm getting 2. I'm definitely taking 2.
Well, they have to have friends. Like it's better for the dog.
Well, I'm not going to keep 2. I want to keep 2, but I don't think I can do that right in the square footage I have. But I do want to have one in the family. I tried to give it to my sister, but she doesn't want it. I need someone to have. He needs to have a sibling or a cousin or like of someone from the family to be in his life. Otherwise, he's going to be, a latchkey child.
You should get dogs. Having dogs in twos, they keep each other busy and occupied. That's a good thing. And
I
you
know.
have a little dog. Like you could have 2 dogs in the house.
I know, but I'm going to start picking favorites, and then I'm going
good.
and then I'm going to have to, how mothers kill the ones.
Except Joey does it. He goes.
I don't have to eat one of them. Yeah.
What's do we have any names picked out?
Wiggles.
But that's Winston's name.
No, it's not. I don't know him anymore. He's dead to me. Once I get my real dog.
He's dead.
No, I'm going to have trouble not taking him home with me on Sunday.
Well, I think I have faith that you will overcome. You'll be fine. You're gonna be a good grandmother. Then it's gonna be a
No, I'm
great
not gonna. It's gonna be his mother.
Well, are ya?
I made a pistachio coconut latte this morning in my house. That's what really took me so long.
That explains the smell.
Can you smell the pistachio?
It's seeping through your pores, dear. Anywho,
okay, I'm done speaking. You can go over take over, sis.
Should we have Tommy on, or do you want to do some?
Oh my god!
Questions first.
Sorry.
What's up?
There's a diptyque sample sale at the corner of my house. Last time I went there, I was on the line. They pulled me off the line because they were fans of mine. Dragged me in. They said, "No, you don't have to wait. Just call me anytime you want it." It just opened this morning at 9:00, and they still haven't read my email yet that I need to come there today before everything's sold. And last night I spent $300 on 3 body washes. Last night on diptyque.
You're so dumb.
What?
I bought
body
4.
washes?
It was 4 things.
Dude, that's like.
Anyway, listen.
Get a fucking bar
and now
of Dove.
now the sample sale's there, and they may have those body washes, so I'm gonna have to return them back when.
What is it made out of?
It's made of Parisian
Whale
botanicals. Well, when I was at the Ritz-Carlton, they had this beautiful diptyque body wash, and I never had that before, so I can't get over it.
Yeah, no. Oh, speaking of that, reminded me. someone, remember I took home, someone gifted you a dip tea
Yes,
thing? I
did it
have that at
break?
the house. I got to bring it to you.
Oh.
It's like the infuser or whatever. 2 quick stories I want to talk about. One we touched on last week before we bring in Tommy and Rico. We briefly touched on this, and then Nana sent it in the group chat saying, ooh, this is interesting. Idaho bar promoting Heterosexual Awareness Month. This
Awesomeness.
Oh, Heterosexual Awesomeness Month. So Idaho bar owner Mark Fitzpatrick says heterosexual awesomeness promotion is a response to pride events becoming too extreme. Some of the promotions...
All that stuff was about to start.
It's called the Old State Saloon. What he's doing for Heterosexual Awesomeness Month is he's saying we love our gay people. They're not going to change their mind and give in to people who are saying that this is bad. Heterosexual Male Mondays. 1 free pint for any hetero male all day. Duo Deal Wednesdays. 15% off for any hetero couple. Her Hetero Happy Hour. Happy hour prices for hetero females on Thursdays, and hetero awesomeness t-shirts coming soon.
I would like
Matt Fitzpatrick.
I would love to work as a urinal at Hetero Male Mondays.
You know what? I bet every fucking guy in here
Gets their dick sucked.
Looks like the kind of guy that you'd be into. Just a big burly, well, not him, big burly construction man with a fat hairy cock.
It's a known fact.
Here we go.
Anyone who's homosexual, anyone who's homophobic,
yeah, is gay.
is a
Yeah.
Like, why else would you? What if you? No one cares that much about something else unless you're hiding something in yourself.
I'd like to look at Matt
That's
Fitzpatrick's
the
search
gayest
history.
thing.
I'll tell you that.
The gayest thing you can do in the world is to be homophobic.
Yeah.
That's the gayest thing you can do. Why are you thinking about men sucking dicks all the time?
That's facts. Well,
Fuck. Please keep that.
Also,
Send it to Gaz for me.
how do you prove that you're heterosexual on Hetero Male Mondays?
You go to Hetero
They're
Male Mondays
not.
and
These
you
are
get a
closet
thing.
queens going in there to kind of to like seal the deal that like this will definitely make me passable if I go in here on hetero. They won't know about that dick I sucked back behind the shed last weekend. If I go to Hetero Monday
Under the bleachers of Friday Night Lights, I was getting my
Do you know
bumping uglies with Brad.
And picture the fucking.
I bet there are hot guys there, though.
No, there's not.
Yes,
and the
there
women
are.
that go there are fucking bulldyke. What's her name?
I will say this.
Marjorie Taylor Greene looking big back bitches fucking in there. No one's trying to fuck you anyway, you pig bitch.
I will say homophobic women are definitely homophobic. Homophobic men are just
Homophobic
gay.
women are
They
the
mean
most
it.
disgusting.
Yeah, the women mean it.
Yeah, like the woman means it. If you're a man and you're homophobic, like you're just a fag.
Homophobic women are the most disgusting
Yes.
pig bitches
Yeah.
that worth it. You're a woman. You're supposed to be nurturing. You're supposed to be a caretaker. You're supposed to be a mother. You're supposed to be. You're a disgusting. Hey, Out and About listeners, I'm here to tell you there's no reason to panic next time you're searching for the perfect gift. Now you can use gift mode on Etsy. Gift mode on Etsy takes the stress out of gifting so you can find the perfect item for anyone for any occasion. It's easy. Just tap or click gift mode on your Etsy app or on Etsy.com.
Then answer a few short questions about who you're shopping for and what they like, and gift mode instantly gives you curated gift ideas based on hundreds of personas. There's a lot of pressure around gifting. I usually have a hard time thinking of gift ideas, and sometimes I get super stressed trying to find that perfect thing. But now with gift mode on Etsy, I can search hundreds of gifting personas and find so many incredible items.
That's right. I've used gift mode before, and what I love about it, you get these great suggestions, and then I can't decide on a gift. It's a good thing, but I ended up buying more gifts to the person than I thought I originally was doing because there's so many great options, and it's like, oh my God, I never even thought of that. So even if you don't buy that person a gift, it's like, if you know for next time, it's like, you know what would be great? I just saw that one. It just gives great suggestions. Technology is amazing. Now it's simple to find gifts made by independent sellers from the people in your life. So whether you need housewarming gift for the beauty guru or a birthday present for the fashionista, gift mode has you covered. Need to find the perfect gifts? Need to find the perfect gift? Don't panic. Try gift mode on Etsy now.
All right, we got Rico Bosco in here. We wanted to talk to because Rico had suffered a nasty injury playing for the Barstool New York basketball team against Kirk Minihane's team. As you guys know, I just had my horrific shoulder injury, so I felt terrible. I want to talk to you. What the hell happened? You look like shit.
Yeah, it sucks. I landed on my face. I didn't realize my elbow was the actual problem until like after. But if you look, I think you could see like a little red on the nose. Yeah, for
I
sure.
have concealer.
Yeah, we might have to use that.
So what? Tell us what the basketball league is. Like, what's
we
the
played
game?
in a regular league. They created a league as well. They went into a league as well. Obviously, separate New York and Boston.
You're talking about Kirk Minihane,
Kirk
his whole
Minihane's
group
team
of people.
and our team. Yeah. So then, obviously, their content was hilarious. They like just some of the shit coming out of there is hysterical. Running suicides on Memorial Day weekend, like just the games, the people attending the games, like it's just hilarious. Kirk like coaching them, it's hilarious. But So we decided to play a game, I think right in the middle, like New Berlin, Connecticut, or Berlin, Connecticut.
Yes.
And like 2 hours away from each of us. And
that's such a trip for a
that was, I think, the worst part was sitting there in pain and being like, I have like 2 hours of a trip home.
So you guys all go on a school bus?
No, we took the car, and then some people took the train.
So what happened? So you went to go do a layup. Now there's this guy who plays for Kirk. His name is Gus.
Yep. Completely uncoordinated.
Okay.
Probably shouldn't have played. Doesn't know how to play. Had undercut somebody before that. Like, an undercut is probably the dirtiest play you can do in sports.
Oh, yeah.
At least with a chop block, the guy is, like, standing still. This, you're in the air. You have nowhere to go. So, completely undercut, like, turns his back. And landed on my face. As it turns out, fucked on my elbow. It got worse through the night. Like, then it started. You start moving it. You start realizing, like, it's brutal. So,
did he know? He said he knew it was a dirty play, though. Have you talked to him?
No. He reached out via Twitter DM, which is, like, in my eyes, not really an apology. It's the first instinct was putting your hands up. You know what I mean? When
yeah.
you're like, so it's like.
Do you accept it? You don't accept his apology?
No. I mean, you knew what you were doing. Yeah. So, like, to say, like, did he apologize? Like, yeah, but as I said, it was like a lack of an apology. Like, when your immediate reaction is like, what did I do? You know, the first thing you should do is be fawning over somebody like, hey, I fucked up. You okay?
Yeah.
You okay? Even if you do that on a hard foul. You know, like earlier in the game, I missed swiping at the ball on somebody. It was like, you good? Like, hit their arm. You heard the slap on their arm. Like, just common courtesy. So, did he apologize? Yeah, it's a lack of an apology. It's not really. And knew what he was doing. So, it was a dirty play.
You think, is there any responsibility on Kirk for putting someone out there like that? None at all.
No.
All right.
He's got his guys. His guys are going to play.
Yeah. I don't know. It's dirty. What would you say to Gus if he was here right now? Would you fuck him up?
No, I'd want nothing to do with it, really. Yeah. Like, the damage is done.
Gus.
Yeah.
Do you know who Gus is?
From the mouse from Cinderella?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have nothing to do with it.
A callback. Good Lord. So what's the prognosis?
Like 2 weeks in this thing.
Where, it's your elbow or your ankle?
Elbow.
I'm sorry, elbow or your shoulder?
Elbow.
That's better than a shoulder, I think.
Yeah.
And what's the actual injury?
Is it tennis elbow?
Bone? No. Radial bone. They think a fracture in the radial bone.
No, I had a radial bone
It
once.
comes and goes. They said to keep doing this, like when you want to take it out of the sling to move it.
What's the motion?
When you move like this, it's actually not as bad as it was the other day.
Yeah.
So,
dude.
I'm hoping it's.
Oh, it's your right hand. Are you a righty?
Yeah.
Do you want me to give you an angel hand?
No, I don't want
Okay.
an angel hand. I wish you could wipe my ass though.
I'll do it.
That's been tough.
I'm gonna go like this.
Going left.
And then holds both your ankles together, wipes you
going left
up to your balls.
It's been tough.
Jesus, I'm sorry to hear that, Rico.
Yeah, it sucks.
Are you able to drive?
Yeah.
With one hand?
One hand. I don't know if I'm legally allowed to drive. Probably shouldn't put that out there, but yeah, I've been driving. I have to drive.
Do you need help showering?
No.
Okay.
Showers hurt though. Definitely hurts.
That's why I don't take them.
Yeah.
Good Lord. So you're not going to play. When's the next game?
I'm never playing again.
Yeah, you're
ever.
An injury past the age of 30 is not.
And I always looked at guys like that. I'm like, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Like, I made it through the season with no issues, and then this thing. So yeah, I'm done. Ever.
Jesus.
Even like pick up in the Chicago office, like I'll shoot by myself, but I'm not playing ever.
Having an injury is, I know it sucks, but it's also like a benefit because you can milk it for everything it's worth. Like you probably get a seat. I never taken the subway, but you probably get a seat in the subway if you have a broken arm.
Probably. You get the handicap sticker on your car?
No, not yet.
Park right up front. Absolutely brutal. Well, Rico,
are you legally disabled now?
No.
Okay.
God damn. Are you doing anything for Pride?
Oh yeah, big month. Yeah. I don't know. Sports is inherently
Let me ask you a question.
Right? There's definitely some gay tendencies.
Let me ask you a question.
Sports.
What's your local watering hole in your hometown where you go all the time to meet the guys for beers?
I don't go out at all.
If you had to go meet the guys for the beers, where are you going?
Probably Kettle Black. Shout out Kettle Black.
Kettle Black says they're having...
Shout out Jody's.
So Jody's and Kettle Black say they're having...
Shout out Jimmy Max.
Okay, can I get to my joke?
Yeah, but I got to give my people... I got to make sure they're going to cut this. And then...
Anyone else? Where's the place with the Caesar salads that you love?
Oh, shout out Bella Vita.
Okay, so Bella Vita's throwing... This month, they're doing a Hetero Male Mondays, where every Monday you get 15% off your bills if you're a heterosexual male or you're dressed like a heterosexual male.
Okay.
Would you take advantage?
No.
Okay.
No,
well,
I would. We are.
There's a bar in Idaho doing it right there.
Yeah. Really?
And couples, would you bring the missus for 15% off for heterosexual couple Mondays?
Yeah,
Wednesdays. Sorry.
I don't know. I've always had the idea of like, if it's not your relationship, who cares?
Thank you.
Yes.
And you know what I mean?
Rico Bosco.
Who cares?
You're a stand-up guy. You're one of my favorite people here besides Tommy Smokes, and we're having him on next.
Yeah. I just don't think... I think sexual orientation, race, this, that has nothing to do with like good and bad. Because I can tell you good and bad people have both. So, like, Pat's good. He's gay. Joey's bad. He's gay.
That's
It has nothing to do with the fact they're gay. You know what I mean? Like, it's
That's right.
And when you say bad, you mean like, oh, he bad.
Yeah,
She bad. She's a baddie.
Yeah, it's just a coincidence. You know what I mean?
Do you need any painkillers, or do you have them?
I don't. I have Tylenol and Advil is all I'm taking.
Talk to Nana. I'll get you.
All
There.
right.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Talk to Dan. Thank you, Rico.
Well, thank you.
All right, thanks, guys.
What is it called? Get well soon.
Get well soon. Feel better.
Also, you made the shot, right?
Yeah, which I didn't even know.
He made the shot.
They rewarded me one shot. I thought they just knew it was a hard foul and like they're feeling bad. I had no idea.
Hey, that was wild.
Crazy.
You want to send smokes in? This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. When life goes fast, it's important to take a moment to celebrate your wins and make adjustments for the rest of the year. Therapy can help you take stock of your progress and set achievable goals for the next 6 months. I've benefited from this so much because it is a benefit that we have here at Barstool Sports. I started in the fall, which I told you guys, and it's helped my mental health. It's helped me relax, which then turned into a better sleep. It helps me deal with things as they come. BetterHelp has been an absolute godsend for me, and you guys should give it a try.
That's right. I used it when I had my separation anxiety from Wiggles. So if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire online and get matched with a licensed therapist, and switch therapists at no additional charge at any time.
Take a moment, visit betterhelp.com/outlandabout today to get 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp, HELP.com/outlandabout for 10% off your first month. All right, we're going to continue on with a little more Barstool stuff, little inside Barstool stuff that we have here. Mr. Smokes is in the house.
Hi, Tommy.
What's up, guys?
I miss you. You look so tan.
Thank you. I've been trying to get my summer base going.
Yeah.
I can just reload all summer long.
Yeah.
I was telling Joey and these guys before, I was in tears at this art thing yesterday. I was very honored to be involved in the Smoke Show. It was my first time doing the Smoke Show. Joey had to miss
definitely
it.
Not
I had to
true.
miss
You
it.
guys had
You
guys had an entire episode
Oh,
investigating
that's
if
right.
you were gay.
Wasn't it last year?
It was 2 years
a
ago.
couple years ago. Yeah.
You tried to get Tommy to take his pants off, I believe.
Probably.
You've also given a couple photo shoots with me.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're a recurring cast.
Yeah, we've been there.
Okay,
a lot.
so disregard what I just said. Tell everyone when this is coming out and what it is, because I think everyone should watch. It was the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah, so it's a Smoke Show episode presented by Pink Whitney, where basically, my thesis of the video is that anybody can do art. Really, art is subjective, obviously, as they say. So for the video, it goes a few different ways. I try to make paintings, yada, yada, go to some curators, but then it ends. Act 3 is a live art show that I put on. It's called the Key Smith Gallery in Lower East Side. Basically, got in contact with them, and they were very down to do it. They sent a practical jokers that shot something there before.
Oh,
so
perfect.
They were very modern. And they sent out an email blast to their client list or whatever, people who come to events, and were like, Tuesday night, top secret event with an unknown artist, live performance exhibit. And he said he got 70 responses in a day, and he had to cap it.
They thought it was a Banksy.
Yeah, they probably thought Banksy was coming into their gallery.
Oh my God.
And then about, say maybe not the whole people, but maybe 30-ish plus people showed up. And it was a live exhibit where I featured some of my paintings, but then I had Barstool employees, Pat, Fights, Marty, Rhea, Clemmer, Kelly, Meek Phil were all involved.
Oh my God.
Heavy hitter.
In an experimental live art theater.
And
it'll come out in 2 weeks on my YouTube and Rumble, Tommy Smokes YouTube Rumble.
Oh my God, I'm so sad I missed it.
Yeah.
How did you come up with the exhibits? Was it all different exhibits of live things?
Yeah.
It was wild. There was so much thought put into this. He had paintings paired with performances.
Yeah, that was literally decided an hour before to do that. Me, Roan, Ben, and Owen, kind of the team, we came up with some different things I thought would just be funny. And then I was kind of able to pair a real message with each exhibit, which I think helped not lose the audience. The fact that it seemed like there was a real message behind each thing and not just making fun of art.
After all is said and done, did you feel even though it was a joke, that you did create some cool stuff that was actually artistic?
Yeah, the crowd afterwards, the people there who didn't know Barstool or anything, they were like, "I'm really glad I came to that. That was really enjoyable." There was an 80-year-old lady who came up to me and was like, that brought me back to old school New York. I felt like I was
so
in
down,
Soho in the 90s. I was giving away my paintings later to people there. They were like, I love this one.
How exciting.
I think it shows that, art's easy.
And they were so, Flutterberg said in our little group chat after, he had such a newfound respect for the art community. I thought everyone was going to be pissed. Like, there was an old man in front of us. He loved it. And then he went out front and these guys were smoking weed. He's like, I'm not going to smoke it. I just want to smell it. I was like, this is the coolest.
Oh, this is it.
This is Tommy, what he was wearing. He looked like a French guy.
Oh, my God. Is that your painting behind you?
No, I
No,
wish.
God,
It's probably like a fucking $500,000
right?
painting.
There was some cool stuff there, but it was very, very crazy. I think these are good because you're getting, like, involving the public in a way that they don't know, but they might know. This is very like It's Always Sunny, very Impractical Jokers. I think these are fucking awesome.
Yeah, I always like doing stuff like that where you put people in situations where they don't really know what they're in.
And right before we did it, Tommy's like, all right, people are coming. Everyone get in character. He's like, do not laugh. And I was like, ah.
What was your role, Trish? What did you have to do?
I don't know.
I don't want to give too much away.
yeah. Oh, that's
I
true.
want people to watch, but I'll
was
say
themed.
it's Pride Month themed. We'll say that. Pride Month themed.
Was there any nudity?
I do have a cut on my hand from
No
one of the
nudity.
things. Yeah, no nudity.
And that's
no,
good that you don't have to resort to nudity because you can just do purely artistic things. A lot of people just have a naked person there and think it was
dare
funny.
I say sophomoric.
Yeah.
Nudity is sophomoric, and
I
that's
hear you
not
go.
what I do.
And Ron was introducing him. He goes, it's Thomas Enzo Schiavelli.
Tommaso Enzo Schiavelli. Yeah.
Did he have an accent?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited to watch this.
It's going to be great. Smokes, anything for us? Any questions for us?
How's Pride Month going?
Well, it's almost over, thank God.
I'm going to be in Tampa this weekend
Ooh.
on Dana Beer's 8th bachelor party.
Yeah, what is that?
He's-
That's like the best like Bojangle of all time.
Yeah, so Dana's getting married next year, and he's doing a series with Pirate Water where he tries to find the best bachelor party series. So him and Eddie go to different cities, and then he has a different guest in each one. I went to the Ozarks. Glennie went to Austin, but this one is the last one in Tampa, and he's bringing both me and Glennie.
Oh, that'll be
bringing
fun.
the whole crew. I think it might go down as the horniest weekend ever recorded
Tampa, Florida.
in human history.
I saw Balls head up. He was interviewing an OnlyFans lady just in a lingerie shop. Yesterday.
I think he's in LA doing that right now.
Yeah. And it's good. You got Jet Ski on there. Jet Ski's a horny guy.
Yeah, no,
I'm sure
it
Jet
was
Ski loves it.
it's Hornball City. It should be great. I mean, Tampa's like the,
Yeah, we spent a lot of time
blonde
in
hair,
Tampa.
Yeah.
big boob capital of the world.
Is
Yeah.
it? Is Tampa near Delray or is Delray on the other side?
Delray's on the other side, or it's like way south.
That's where Caleb lives, right? Delray.
Yeah.
That's like Balls and Zah would go there. That's where Zah famously.
I went to college there, I think.
Yeah.
No, I went to college in Tampa.
Oh, that's what I was saying.
Oh, all right.
I thought he went to Keebler University.
Okay. That's my favorite Zah story. When he was in Delray, he was shit-faced at the bar and they were closing. They were like shutting the bar down and Zah was just there, just like 1,000-yard staring, and they were counting money on the counter. And Zah just goes, "Hey!" He just screws up all the money for the cashier. They're like, "What the hell is going on?"
Zah is a menace when he's
Oh,
drunk.
he's one of
Yeah.
the most unpredictable guys when he drinks. You drank with it. Have you drank with Zah?
Yes, tons
Yeah.
of times.
Didn't you and Dan go out in Chicago?
Me, Dan, and Zah went out by ourselves in Chicago.
Imagine
Club hopping.
that. A midget and a cop. God.
We went club
What a
hopping.
trio.
It was a
It's
wild
hard
trio.
kill, fuck, marry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. All with a life expectancy under 50.
He when
one.
we did our Storm Chasers trip, he would just like every morning he would just give a blanket apology from the back of the minivan.
Apologize
He'd be
every
like,
time.
I just want to apologize for what I did last night. We're like, what are you talking about? He's like, I don't know. I'm just playing it
making
safe.
sure.
He
Like, there
goes,
was one night where we
all
were
my days.
we were riding back from the bar to the hotel at like 2 a.m. past the McDonald's, and Zawa was like dying to go to McDonald's.
Oh my
and
God.
like Trey was driving, and he's like a DD, and Trey was like, I just want to get back to the hotel, Zaw. It's like fucking 2 a.m. And then like we all look at our phones like 5 minutes later, and Zah had tweeted out, in tough times you find out who your real friends are. And it was because Trey didn't stop at a McDonald's for him.
Or he'll do at 4 a.m. He'll be like, the Hunter Biden laptop. Like, he'll go like nuts. Oh,
right.
God. I'm trying to think what else is. I had something about Zah. He's so much fun to drink with. He's an absolute best. He's
That's
very
so true. The
unpredictable.
blanket apology thing is so true. He just apologizes
Yeah.
no matter what.
I don't know
Oh,
what
my
I could have done
days.
last night, but
Yeah.
I just want to cover my bases.
Or it's for his tweets.
Yeah, I'm like, Zah, that's what it was. We were in me and Zah and Glennie go to Gainesville every year. We've done it like 5 years. I'm like 35.
I'm jealous
at
of
this
that
co-
trip. I'd love to get on that trip.
Well,
one
we're
year.
holding tryouts next week,
Oh,
you know? Or,
really?
no, not next week. Next year. I think we might go in the fall. It's awesome. But
count me
whenever
in for a tryout.
Zah gets liquored, you're in. Whenever Zah gets a little liquored up and we take an Uber from one party to the next, he always like scoots up in the middle and starts talking to the driver in the Uber. He's like, "Where are you from? Where are you from?"
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they just start going. So he's the best. He's the absolute best. But everyone keep an eye out for Tommy Smokes' Smokes show. The art exhibit. It's going to be awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tommy.
Thank you, Tommy. Should we have Tommy stick
Should I-
around for some listener questions, or should we just rip them? What do you think?
Oh, it's up to you.
You want to do listener questions, or do you have to go?
No, I'll stay if you want me to stay. I don't want to overstay my welcome.
No, you never overstay your welcome. Joey's sending out an emoji right now.
How did you know?
Because I'm looking at your phone.
Should I put headphones on for this?
No, we're good.
Oh.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to have Tommy stay for some listener questions from the Ma'am Mafia. We don't have to do these in order. Let's see. I guess we will run right down them. Nana, when are you doing an Aperol Spritz on Kiki Cuisine?
I'm not doing an Aperol Spritz on Kiki Cuisine because it's the most basic drink. It's just Aperol, Prosecco, and soda water. It's not very innovative. On Kiki Cuisine, I elevate things and do things. I'm a mixologist and I make my own creations. And if you'd like to see, I do make a version of the Aperol Spritz. It's called the Rhubarb Spritz, and it's on YouTube and Rumble right now, the Viva YouTube and Rumble right now. So check that out. So it's a Rhubarb Spritz. It's much more classy.
What is rhubarb?
Rhubarb? It's a root vegetable.
Rhubarb?
It's not root vegetable. It's a vegetable and fruit all in one.
And you put it in a drink.
Yeah, I made. You have to watch the episode.
All right.
I made a rhubarb spritz. It's
I
delicious.
love a good Aperol Spritz.
Yeah, no, they're
Yeah,
delicious.
you
But
do.
yeah,
Dare I say I'm a sucker?
I might make one just to have on the thing, but there's no really recipe to it. You're not going to learn anything from me doing it. But I do love Aperol spritzes, and that's me and Bay's favorite drink for the summer.
The best thing, one of the best cocktails I ever had was at Joey's house. Probably, I still remember it. And your Upper East Side apartment, he made a blueberry puree.
yeah.
I was like, he's like, what do you want to drink? I was like, I'll take like a vodka soda. He's like, I went ahead and made a blueberry puree. I hear a blender going in the other room.
It's blueberry, or lemon.
Oh my god, it was fucking
Gastrique.
incredible.
It was a gastrique,
It was a
which is any fancy schmancy name for a fruit broken down with a little bit of sugar. And
Is it fermented?
it's not fermented, but it would be nice fermented if I did it.
Yeah. What's your favorite? What's your go-to drink, Tom?
I like basic bitch drinks. I mean, a
Yeah.
Malibu Bay Breeze. Ooh, God, a Malibu Bay Breeze.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, anything like, espresso martini. I've been getting in the regular martini game, blue
Yeah.
cheese olive, extra dirty.
That's good. He knows
Delicious.
what's up.
Vinny, what about you?
I like
Michelob Ultra.
My favorite drink I make is a tequila old fashioned. I make that a lot.
Okay.
It's
What's
a big
that?
hit. It's literally just an old fashioned.
With reposado?
I go on Yeho sometimes.
Oh,
I go even more.
okay, even
Vinny goes, it
stronger.
ain't Bud Light, brother.
That's my number one drink that I make. At a bar, I'll order a Mexican Mule a lot.
Mexican
Simple.
mule?
Tequila,
It's just tequila.
ginger beer,
That's where you
lime
order
juice.
a bale of swag across the border. 2 days after breakup and found out I'm 3 months pregnant. We are friends with benefits. Should we get back together?
No.
I was going to say absolutely yes. You got to give it another try for the sake of the
3
kid.
months pregnant. I mean, if it did, depending on what you broke up for. If you broke up because you know it's not going to work, don't try to put a Band-Aid on a bullet wound and do it. Co-parent, be adults, and just be realistic about it. You don't want to waste any more of your time with this person if you know he's not the person for you. Everyone in this day and age has broken homes. It's fine. I would just, if you think there's a chance of getting back together and it being civil and being good, don't just do it for your 3-month-old baby. And you still have time to terminate the pregnancy.
I'm
Depending on the
so,
state.
Are they now friends with benefits after the breakup, or did they break up from being friends with benefits?
I'm reading it like they're now friends with benefits after the breakup.
Well, then they should definitely get back together.
That's what I say too.
Yeah.
I think it's worth
Like
a
if they're
shot.
that amicable still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Don't
is
force
Tommy's
it.
ex.
Yeah.
On the thing. No, I think, don't force it, but I think you should give it a try for the sake of the goddamn kid.
Yeah.
Tommy, have you ever had a pregnancy scare?
Kind of. Never where it was like late period, but more like,
Yeah.
oh, you're not on birth control, and I had it,
And I blew a rope
pulled out.
inside
Yeah,
you.
changed
it's
your name
let's
and
wait a
moved
couple
here.
weeks and see what happens.
Wait a couple weeks and see what happens. Thought I was going to propose to my boyfriend of 3 years, but he dumped me. Should I call, do anything? This is a gay couple. Yes, you should call. You should get some closure. But it sounds like you guys were on completely different pages, which makes me think it is over.
I'd hold
Yeah.
off on the proproposal for sure.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
he's not the one.
Yes.
I would say he's not the one, and good thing you realize it now, and then just move on.
Good thing there aren't kids involved. Good thing she's not 3 months pregnant.
Or a long-haired Chihuahua that just had breeded.
Yeah, oh God. Chloe and what's his name? Brad?
Chloe is the mother who's not producing anymore. It is Bruno and Penelope.
Do you think Joey should get a dog, Tom?
You saw my little dog I had, right?
He wants to
Yeah.
get one or
Why
two.
not?
I know exactly why not. Everyone's thinking I'm not responsible enough.
No, I think you're responsible enough. I just don't know if you're considering how much of a responsibility it is.
It is. Me and my roommate fostered a dog for 3 weeks.
I remember
a couple
that.
years ago. It was a bear, but like we had a very small apartment, and
Yeah.
like we're 25,
Yeah.
right when the world was opening back up. Didn't want that
Right.
responsibility. I think if you have a big enough space,
Yeah, which I do.
Multiple spaces, multiple different states.
Yeah, I think I'm ready for it. Yeah.
Are you still in that apartment that leaks?
No.
Yes,
Oh, no,
Still?
on Christopher Street?
just re-signed for a year.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I mean, it's a nice apartment other than the leak. I know it's like, how was the play, Miss Lincoln? But like, it was like really like once they fixed the leak, it's fine. And basically, me and my roommate decided like we're going to live together for one more year and then get our own
cute.
places.
Who is the guy? It's just a buddy you went to school with?
Yeah, from like elementary school.
Oh, shit.
And we're like, then we'll go our separate ways. We'll be 29 at that point. So it doesn't make sense to move to a different apartment together for 1 year just to move out after a year, because moving's the worst thing.
You're breaking up with your roommate.
No, we're graduating together.
Yeah, I guess. That's crazy you're still in that. Dude, you got out of like a year of rent, though, didn't you? They're not trying to shake you down for that, are they?
I ended up getting like a half month of rent off.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Anyway, what is your favorite insult or insulting phrase?
Mine?
Anyone? I think
Fat
what is
boy
insulting?
always makes me laugh.
fat boy is good. Yeah, I think calling someone stupid. I think bless your heart
Yeah.
or good for you. Oh, good for you. That's an insulting one.
I like, fuck you, you pig bitch.
Yep. Pig bitch is good. I'm trying to think what is another insult. I think
Dingus.
dingus. Calling someone an idiot,
Yeah.
loser. I think is a really biting insult. Weirdo is an insult. I mean, what else is-
Creepazoid.
Freakazoid.
Or creepazoid, freakazoid.
I think like the elementary school level insults are worse than
Nitwit.
I think clown hits.
clown
Yeah.
is
Like someone just gives you the clown emoji like that on Twitter or something. That's
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah, it's tough. You have any others?
Insults?
Yeah.
I mean, my favorite insults:
Piece of shit. Scumbag.
chest zit bitch.
Just it, bitch. Tipping culture. Too much or keep begging. I think this person is just upset with having to tip on fucking everything. I don't know. How
I
you
have my thoughts
interpret
about this.
Yeah.
It is for tipping. I'm a fabulous tipper, and I everything I do. So even when I get my hair cut, I always tip like at least 50%. I was a hairdresser for many years, so I always tip very well. In restaurants, of course, I always go the extra mile. I'm tipping 30%, minimum 30% of having a good experience. Minimum 30%. I always tip very well. In a restaurant setting like that, if it's a service setting like that. However, if you're sitting down eating a restaurant, that's waitresses don't make money. They don't get a paycheck. They only work for tips. If it's at a counter, if I'm going up to a cafe, to a coffee shop, getting my coffee, those people
They flip the iPad around?
It's not
Yeah.
about the employee.
It's the most
It's not about
awkward
the
moment in the
employee.
world.
Yeah, it's not about the employees. It's about the people, the store owners. Those people that are working behind a counter at a coffee shop should have a full salary. They should be working,
Right.
not depending on tips, because that's not a tip reliable job. That they're actually working and doing making the food and doing that they should be paid for that as the chefs almost. So you shouldn't be tipping those people. I mean, unless it's like unless you had like an order of like 600 things for someone and you ran this person
I got a
rampant,
Gatorade
then
last
you
night,
tip.
and they flipped the thing around like I was going to tip for a fucking Gatorade. At the
It
bodega,
is
I was like,
brutal
what?
hitting no tip on that, but it's like if
Yeah.
I just got a coffee or a fucking roll, like I'm not.
Well, I think
But
it's
they
about
know too that I bet they're like, oh, we got him. I can't believe he tipped on that. Like,
Sometimes
they're
what
not
I'll do is
expecting
I'll
it.
walk away. Like I'll just like pay and then
Yes.
walk away, so like it doesn't even like look like I'm denying it. I
They
just
don't
know
depend
it's
on those.
coming.
They shouldn't be depending on those tips anyway, because that's not how that works. So I think by not doing it, you're doing it a service. So these fucking cheapskate employers are actually paying their employees instead of hoping that that the tipping will get rid of them not having to pay them. So I would just do, if you have good service and you're sitting down at a restaurant, definitely take care of your server and tip for 100% sure. But if it's this weird shit where it's like everyone's tipping for something, absolutely do not tip, because they need to learn a lesson that these hard employees are working hard for them. They need to be paid accordingly and not depend on
I
the
don't mind
customers to
doing
pay.
like I'd rather do like if I get like a coffee or something, I would rather do like an actual dollar, because then it's like you get credit for the tip. Like they see you putting $1 in. But if it's just like boom, I'm not gonna tip you like 57 cents. on fucking
Bartending,
thing.
yes, as well. Bartending, you should be tipping. But if it's a cute person
for
behind the
sure.
counter anywhere, I'm tipping extra if they're hot.
Oh god, yeah. If they're hot, you're getting
it's a
much
no-brainer.
bigger tip. Pretty privileged. Advice for moving to a new state. Nope. You have anything for that?
Good for you. You have a new lease on life. I would just, I would just kind of figure out the lay of the land, and you can. It's like starting over. You don't have to,
Yes.
all the new people, all new coffee shops, all new. Just be excited about all the new things that you get to do,
New
and
dicks.
it's like, new stores to go to, new grocery places, new cruising spots, like wherever you're going. Just be excited about it.
Have you've been in New York your whole life?
Yeah, never had to.
Did they
move.
try and get you to go to Chicago?
Yeah, he said, like Big Cat asked, like, that I was welcome there, and I appreciate, but it's more like my whole life's in New York.
Yeah,
You're an East
he asked
Coaster.
me. He asked me too. I was like, no, thank you though.
Did Trish and Jeff hook up after the show? We did not. Do you want to do this one, Tommy? This is for you. Douching and bottoming tips.
Yeah, you want me to handle
do you
this
wanna
one?
take that
So
one? Take that one
douching
away.
is when you clean your pussy
Or asshole.
or asshole, and bottoming, just take that dick.
Yeah.
Yes.
But any tips? I like to do
A Kegel.
No, I just do my balloon, fill it up with warm water, warm soapy water. Then I lay on you get on the floor and put your face on the ground on your elbows, ass up in the air, so the water gets up into that colon, and then you kind of shimmy around,
do the
get
jump.
up, release.
Yeah.
You can keep going until the water's clear. And bottom tips, I mean, breathe, but also ride it first. Sit on it first, and then ease the cock, ease the cock into your asshole.
You want to be able to
at your own
control the
pace.
penetration.
Yeah, and then let it. The sting's gonna happen. You got to live with the sting.
does happen. Yeah.
Live with the sting for at least 3 or 5 minutes, but you don't want to have it boring, just making him wait for it.
You don't want to soak.
So when it's in there, just kind of start doing your round movements like this, so to loosen up your hole, and then you're ready to get flipped on your back and railed.
Yep. I have
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Thank you.
I have nothing further to add. Well done, Joe.
Thank you.
Last one here. I found out my best friend is cheating on their significant other. Do I approach them or say something, or do I tell the significant other, or do I do nothing? This is a very good one.
Is your best friend is cheating on their significant other?
Correct.
So you're cheating on your boyfriend. Do I go behind your back, my best friend's back, and tell the boyfriend?
Or do you confront me, or do you do nothing? I think the first order
You got to
of business.
confront your
Exactly.
friend.
Yeah. Say, bitch, what are you doing? You're gonna ruin your life.
Yeah.
Poor Richard. He'll never recover.
Yeah.
Unless his girlfriend sucks, then it's like,
Yeah.
go get that puss, king.
Go get that puss king. Yeah, no, I think you have to go to the significant other. I think do not go.
Don't rat your friend out.
Yeah, don't
No.
rat your friend out. Just be like, hey, I know what the fuck you're doing. A good friend will call you
And say
on the
that's
bullshit.
shitty what you're doing, and call them out and say that's fucked up. Either break up with them or fucking move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, 100%. That seems pretty cut and dry. Them first, and then if they say I'm going to keep doing it, then it's
not your business.
It's not
Yeah.
your business. It's like even then, I don't think you go and tell the person like my friend is
No, yeah,
doing
it's
this
weird.
because then you ruin the relationship and you lose the friendship. It's giving you anxiety just thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's absolutely brutal. All right, well,
This was lovely.
and and then next week we'll be in Charleston, South Carolina. So if you haven't come to that.
Go to nowshewilltour.com right now for tickets. Charleston, South Carolina, our Juneteenth explosion.
Yes.
June 19th in Charleston, South Carolina at Uptown Social. Tickets are available now. They're dirt cheap. Just come out. If you don't even come, just buy a ticket so I can support my small business. Love you, girl. Thank you, Tommy, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
I'm cramping.
See you guys Monday.